seen him get picked up and, you know, not say a bitch ass thing.
Did you think you were gonna die?
Nah. La muerte va a llegar cuando ella quiera, ¿no?
Yeah, I want Buddy on my team, man. I ain't gonna lie. This who you gotta have. If Young Thug had him on, man, let me stop. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today, we got my hometown hero, man. Shout out Milwaukee, man. We got my favorite YouTuber, Tommy G, getting held at gunpoint by Mexican police. Now, Tommy, what the hell did you get yourself into now? Now, y'all know we been in tune with Tommy G. We been in tune with Tommy G for a hot minute here on the channel. And yeah, bro, really the coldest journalist on this platform right now. Really, like, he deserved his own show on Vice type shit, like, for real. But anyway, we ain't doing no more talking. We gonna see what this all about. Let's get it.
Don't let the cold keep you from doing the things you love this winter.
Big dogs gotta eat, man.
Big dogs gotta eat.
I'm gonna need some merch,
Is
Tommy.
it safe to say that you are on the run right now?
Yeah, I guess you could say it in a certain way, yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Tommy G, and today I'm going to tell you the story of when I got held at gunpoint by Mexican police. It all started when a rapper named Cheddar Blanco DM'd me on Instagram. This guy was the real deal. Here's what he brought to the table. He spoke Spanish, he could navigate the hoods in both Texas and Mexico, and he had a connection to a Mexican gangster rapper named Hostage. But you see, there's a catch. Hostage is a bit of a wanted man in Mexico.
I will never, ever, and then a bit of a wanted man in Mexico. You will not catch me hanging around an individual by the name of Hostage. That's just not it.
Hostage. But you see, there's a catch. Hostage is a bit of a wanted man in Mexico. But we'll get into that later in the video. Next stop, Piedras Negras.
You gotta just, what, Tommy?
Next stop, Piedras Negras.
Negras.
Who's after you, Hostage?
The government.
If they find you, what are they gonna do to you?
Probably gonna torture me till I cough up some money.
If we're interviewing you and they kick in the door, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, we gonna be out of
They
there.
gonna beat our ass or what? What are the odds that we get our ass beat too?
Right here in Mexico, man, there's no man's land, homeboy. Like, it's crazy down here. This ain't no gang shit. Like,
It ain't no gang shit.
I had to sneak in the city last night. That's how nervous niggas is.
We're going boots on the ground right now, walking up to the spot. There's police like a block away from where we're going. We don't want to draw attention, so let's go. Let's be low-key. Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How you doing?
Me too. Nice to meet you. A little boy right here.
Where's it at?
It's in the glove box.
We made sure to clear the house so there ain't
Or-
no
or in
drugs
the-
anything here just in case.
Or in the
just in case.
or in the You're right. At this point, folks, our story takes a turn. Let me explain. We arrived at the house of Hostage's friend Borrega, and I get the interview going. We're having a great time. About 10 minutes in, I pause the interview to go to the bathroom. When I get out of the bathroom, BAM! The door was kicked in and I see a man with a face mask pointing an M16 at me. 3 Mexican police officers storm in and shout, "En el piso la verga! En el piso la verga!" I get on my knees and put my hands on my head. We are absolutely powerless.
Hold on. Bro, that is actually a bad look. You go to the bathroom and then you come back and police at the door? I'm surprised they ain't go at Tommy for that, man. He could have been like, yeah, I know where Hostage is. I'm moving him right now. No, Tommy ain't like that. He too solid for that. But, bro, and you know what's crazy? The police in other countries, though, it ain't, I mean, police here be, we know what be going on here. But police there, man, if you rich, if you got a bag and you throw a bag at them, you might be cool. I'm saying if you wanted, you could be wanted for murder. You could be wanted for extortion. I'm saying some crazy stuff. If you got a bag, though, they might just turn a blind eye. I don't know.
One officer takes Borrega upstairs. He's taken upstairs, thrown onto a bed, gets punched a few times, and the officer begins to search the room, ransacking drawers and throwing clothes all around. When the officer didn't find drugs, he brings Borrega back downstairs. Another officer stands next to me and I say, "Wow, tienes armas grandes." The officer cracks the slightest of smiles. The thick tension in the room lightens just a little bit. Eventually, we are led onto our feet. Our IDs are checked, and they take a picture of us. Then they demand that we show them the footage that is on our camera. The officers watch through the footage and ask us to delete 2 of our clips, the ones of them storming in, and we do. We had no other choice. We weren't able to retrieve the clip of them bursting into the door, guns blazing, but we did retrieve one clip. This. You're right.
Holy
Are we rolling?
bro, we might end up in the fucking ditch just so they could just like have no paperwork, no problems, no holy.
You know y'all
So-
made my life, right?
Hey, there was not white people in this room, Americans. These guys would be the out of
So
here, dog.
this is gonna be hard for you.
Real, I was about to say though, but if anything, I feel like other countries don't really like Americans though. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it as real as me. I felt like if anything, and like bro said, like they could have just put them in a ditch, no paperwork, nothing. They could have just came up missing in Mexico. Like, but I mean, I don't know. It could have had some type of influence though. But I thought hostage was wanted though. Like, why ain't they?
Guys to believe at home. We just got the door kicked in by 3 Mexican police, guns out open, hands on the ground.
They helped out too.
So-
people, y'all didn't notice, but people started gathering outside the door.
Check this out.
That's when they kicked the door. So we're at the neighbor's house looking for the footage of the police coming. So, oh.
They hopping out of pickup trucks?
Look,
Oh, they
guns
fast.
ready, guns up. Look, guns up.
They moving different.
Holy shit. And he sees the camera, right? He's looking right at it. Okay, here they go, right? Thanks to this next door neighbor, they confirmed what we got. We still don't know if we can recover things, but that was pretty crazy, man. That was one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me in my life.
He said he saw that they had like a little special tool to open the door. Like, 'cause you know how I had it hooked, we kind of locked it in there. He said they had like a special tool. Antes de que se metieron te preguntaron que si estaban vendiendo drogas.
O sea, que había un reporte, ¿verdad? Pero hay que estaban vendiendo droga. Yo le contesté, pues no sé, le dije.
¿Pensaste que nos iban a hacer algo, golpear o algo de perdido? ¿Pensaste que valimos madre o no?
Yo dije,
Sí,
no, pues
pues,
algo
sí.
va a pasar.
¿Estás sorprendido que no estamos golpe?
Bro is fluent. I ain't gonna lie. This is what make Tommy one of the goats at this journalist shit. Like you get like think about this, man. You in the spot. Police come through with I'm saying machine guns pointed at you. Like you pretty much facing death at that point. And then you just continue recording. My boy, I'm headed, I'm gone. Like take me to the airport. I'm out of there. I'm not staying. I'm not continuing the video. Screw the video. I'm gone. Tommy is continuing with this. Minutes after this, like, bro, like, he just different. I'm telling you, that's that Milwaukee shit, for real. That's the 414 work right there, man. Come on. Yeah.
Vendiendo drogas.
O sea, que había un reporte, ¿verdad? Pero hay que estaban vendiendo droga. Yo le contesté, pues no sé, le dije.
¿Pensaste que nos iban a hacer algo, golpear o algo de perdido? ¿Pensaste que valimos madre o no?
Yo dije,
Sí,
no, pues
sí.
algo va a pasar.
¿Estás sorprendido que no estamos golpe?
No.
¿Pasa mucho o no pasa mucho esto? Que
No,
miras no tanto.
o sea, no tanto.
Es raro.
I'm so glad we were part of this rare event.
But the reason they saw us come in, they're like, what the hell are these guys doing?
So they thought we were buying drugs,
They thought
man.
we were doing something.
That's why.
We were all on our hands and knees, like, so they come in here, I'm like coming out of the bathroom, we're all on our hands and knees, one guy's on the couch like this.
Oh, you were still in the bed.
I
had
came
a
out of the
kid there?
bathroom as they
And my son jumped. I see my son. I was like, God
They deleted the footage, obviously. We had 2 shots of it because we had done like 10 minutes of an interview and then they came in.
I literally thought there was like 25% chance that would happen, like very low percent chance.
Que estábamos en casa de mi papá, nos hablaron por teléfono diciendo que aquí estaba la policía. Agarramos los carros, nos venimos a ver qué estaba pasando. Sí tenemos miedo porque en realidad pues no se sabe, ¿verdad?
They were literally listening to everything we recorded just to make sure we weren't doing nothing crazy. Luckily, they weren't listening to what he was saying, because if they would have paid attention,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
what
knew
I didn't.
English,
That's
if
they
knew
watched.
English, they would have been like, all right,
Okay,
take
I'm
these
gonna tell you what.
motherfuckers.
See, that's why I didn't mention. I don't know if you still have the footage or if you got erased, but that's why I didn't mention corporations, because man, nah, you won't survive that.
How
shit.
come you didn't
They
get?
just had real life El Chapo right there with footage of him being interviewed about stuff, and they still didn't arrest him. That's crazy. Hopefully he moved after this video, because this video is going crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie. 300,000 views damn near after a day. Well, they going for sure spin the block one more time. Be like, oh yeah, we seen that.
Booked.
Man, I don't know. To be honest, y'all were my ticket.
He got beat up
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for a few hits, yeah. That's natural, that's normal. But boom.
Look un poco golpes. I thought they were pretty professional. They were scary, but they didn't. I was expecting to just get the
I'm telling
absolute
you,
shit
you
clobbered.
guys were our ticket, man. If they would have seen that, if they hadn't seen that white skin, oh man, I would have been out of there.
I was ready to get beat.
Hey, we are in an interview with Mexican rapper Hostage. Instead, we were the ones just held hostage by the Mexican police. Is it safe to say that you are on the run right now?
Yeah, I guess you could say what they do is they got a group where all the corporations is in.
When Hostage says corporation, that is his lingo for police department. So when he says corporation, just keep in mind he's talking about the police.
Because this is not the first time this happens to me, so I know what's up. You know
So
what I'm
how scared were you?
I was shitting bricks because I didn't want to get beat up in front of my son, you know what I'm saying?
Will they do that?
Yeah.
So this is Piedras Negras.
Piedras Negras, Coahuila.
And this is the hood of Piedras Negras?
Well, I was raised in the U.S., so I know, you got your good parts and then you got your little hood areas. Right here, you got your hood area and then you got your little good parts. This ain't shit. Like, I'm in Monterey right now, and there's like 3 different cartels, plus then there's all these corporations for the government. Over there's hectic ass too. ¿Qué pensaste cuando entró la policía? Pegarles.
Un poco miedo.
¿Sentiste miedo? No.
He has bigger cojones than me.
That's crazy. Like, but you gotta imagine though how much that kid probably sees that. Not just with his people, but you probably see it, in your environment so much where you kind of get numb to it at some point. But being that young, you ain't scared of police kicking the door in with, I'm saying, big guns. I'm saying what? I ain't gonna lie, that kid about to be he about to be a stepper when he grow up, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy though.
See, look, his grandfather just got sentenced yesterday for 85 years. When I first got here 10 years ago, shit was like, what the f***? But everybody else is, I got beat up. Like, this is just an everyday thing, man.
When you invited us here today, when we talked on the phone before coming here, it sounded like things were a little nervous, a little sketchy. Why did they kick the door in?
Because they reported that we were selling drugs, supposedly.
That's what
But
they said.
if they was looking for me, they had already stopped and came in. They was roaming. So I don't know if they actually saw y'all come in and they just said that they got a report. They just wanted to know what was up. And I told you on a message, I said, hey man, the loss is around here.
That's why I told him, hey, I know it looks sketch, like you see a couple white guys walking in with their camera.
Yeah,
like,
then that's
why
what
I
it
told them,
was.
And they're like, yes, this is exactly why we're here.
That was so surreal, dude.
I can't believe how lucky we just was right now, dude.
They said, put your head down. I kept my head up the entire time because if I'm going to die, I'm going to at least see what the is going to happen to me. Okay, so you are a rapper, you're a tattoo artist, and we won't talk.
No, man, I don't want to see it. I'm not trying to. Like, just get it over with. Like, nah, officer, go behind me. Pause. But go behind me and just do what you gonna do. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. Yeah, Tommy just different. He different, man.
Talk about the other things that you are for the sake of the safety of the video. What's your rap style?
Man, I'm like Bruce Lee. I ain't got to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like water.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Cocky, respectful though. I gotta say wise. To be able to survive here for 10 decades, I don't have no proper education. I don't have shit, nigga. I came out of prison. And then I got sent to a country that I know almost nothing about. Even though I was born here, I was taken over at 6 years old. Got sent back at 30. And then even having my own tattoo shop, you don't make enough money with having your own business here.
How many felonies do you have on your
I
record?
got about 6 felonies in the US.
6?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you got felonies for?
Small shit from unlawful carrying of a weapon, which is a misdemeanor in Texas, but being that I'm born in Mexico, it's a felony for me.
And that's crazy though, like, cause Texas is probably the most lax state with, like, when it come down to guns, but because bro was born in a different country, it's a felony for him. Y'all don't find nothing wrong with that. Even though, but didn't he say he was born in the US though? But I mean, he spent most of his life in Mexico. I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's crazy.
About 6 felonies in the US.
6?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you got felonies for?
Small shit from unlawful carrying of a weapon, which is a misdemeanor in Texas, but being that I'm born in Mexico, it's a felony for me. Aggravated robbery, I did 5 years on that. I caught a felony inside prison for a shank. I did 2 on that. One time, we was in a stolen vehicle, but because I was in the passenger side, they gave me a illegal trespassing type shit, which is a misdemeanor, but being that I'm from Mexico, that becomes a felony.
So
why the hell is your name Hostage? You ain't been kidnapping no niggas. Not who you been kidnapping? Like, you can't, unless he just leaving something off. I need to know why they call you Hostage. I need to know.
Which is a misdemeanor, but being that I'm from Mexico, that becomes a felony.
So, is there a place in Mexico you could live and feel safe, or is that just how you feel all the time?
With the right money, you can feel safe forever in Mexico.
So, is the police system, is it really how much you can pay? And
when they started asking about his YouTube, I was starting to feel like,
yeah, how much money you got?
Like, all right, y'all got something.
Look, I'm telling you, we got
to give us.
I seen them take somebody, go to a bank, pull out cash with their card.
Just said that.
Didn't I just say that? We were gonna have to give up something. It was getting to that point where I felt like money is the only way out this bitch, bro.
I told you, if you got a bag, yeah, you for sure good though. But what was I gonna say though? I feel like, you know, people say, I mean, it's good places and it's bad places everywhere, man. I've never been to Mexico, but I know a lot of people that vacation in Mexico, man. But the way I see it, and I've heard stories of people, you know, you at one point, you by the beach, and then you make one wrong turn, you got the cartel, you got, man, just some craziness. And it's like, you know, they like to tour with Americans. I ain't gonna lie. They love to tour with tourists, man. For real.
Bank, pull out cash with their card for them to let them go.
I honestly thought we were gonna have to give up something. It was getting to that point where I felt like money is the only way out this bitch, bro.
this guy, he'd wanted cover, so I brought one of my masks, and the cops saw this, and they're like, this guy's a bad criminal, right? They thought he was a shiesty. Woo, so sorry about that.
But he got banged up upstairs. When they took him upstairs, I already knew what it was.
¿Tienes miedo cuando esté corrido?
Man, it's light work for
La necesidad es más miedo que el hambre. Más miedo que el miedo.
He said hunger is worth more than fear. So fear, nigga, if you got shit to do.
When people say police brutality in America, what do you think?
I was raised in America. Yeah, I got hit by laws too in America, but nah, that's, I don't compare it, you know what I'm saying? Right here, you don't know if you're gonna make it out alive.
There's a quote, there's a rapper, do you know who Immortal Technique is?
From where police brutality's not half as nice, it makes the hood in America look like paradise.
I was raised in Houston, homeboy, in the hood, and outside Houston. You come down here and it's like, what, I was balling over there. I was living the life. And then what's f***ed up is that the same people that just came in and banged us up for drugs are the ones that give them the drugs.
¿Cuántas veces que policía golpe tú?
6 veces, pero fuertes.
No, pero en tu vida, ¿cuántas veces?
Chingo. Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. Like I said, I don't know if the shit got erased, but man, this is a faithful dog, homeboy. I've seen him get picked up and, you know, not say a bitch ass thing.
Did you think you were gonna die?
Nah. La muerte va a llegar cuando ella quiera, ¿no?
Yeah, I want Buddy on my team, man. I ain't gonna lie. This who you gotta have. If Young Thug had him on, man, let me stop. Bro, I need this. This who YSL needed on their team. I ain't gonna cap. Cause Buddy, yeah. soldier for real. He ain't telling, he ain't doing nothing. You want to beat him, you want to shoot him. He said death to come when it come. He said, I ain't scared at all.
How rare is it that they can just come in and kick in the door?
That's not rare at all.
That's not rare?
No, that's not rare. Like, that's illegal what they just did.
Was it bad of me to say something? I felt like I needed to say
Well,
something.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. The fact that y'all are white, you can get away with a little bit more, homeboy, because your government will come in here if you disappear, your government will come in.
But I felt like they were decently professional. Like I didn't feel like
That wasn't professional of them, bro. That's why they don't want us to like show their badges, show that they did that, because they'll probably be into some shit, you know, with that.
I dropped on the floor and I looked at y'all, y'all still like, what? Get on the floor, nigga. This ain't no joke.
when they came in the door, I had no idea what was going on. I was wondering, is this a prank? Is this police? Is this cartel? But when I saw the Mexican guys flat on the stomach quick, that's when I knew it was serious. And that's when I got on my knees and put my hands on my head. I felt like Keegan was saying his last prayers.
Yeah, what was going through your mind? Like, what were you
Dude,
doing?
he looks calm as for this whole shit.
I think these guys are gonna take us out because of what we're doing, but because like they talked to like their commander or something, and they're like, "You guys f***ed up. Like you need to take these guys out. We can't leave any witnesses."
Who is scarier, the cartel or the government?
These niggas tortured me for a while, you know what I'm saying? 2 straight hours of torture.
The police?
Mm-hmm.
What do they do to you for those 2
I
hours?
feel like he right on now. I think the government, because I mean, when you think about it, man, the government runs everything, man. Cartels, yeah, they can do a lot of work, but I'm saying like the government can be more manipulative over a lot of things, a lot of laws. They can really overturn, they could taint shit, they can do what they want. They can take you off the map and you won't have any missing posters of you up. They can get rid of you like you was never born. Like you will never win against the government. That's the scary thing when you think about it. When you think about it, man. Because who you gonna go to above the government? There's nobody above the government. Like, yeah, the cartel, you know, they get down for sure. But the government, though? Sometimes the government be the damn cartel.
Had the black bag, can't breathe. They were like, where's your family at? I was like, nah, there's nobody here. All my family's in Houston. They're like, oh, so nobody will even know you'll die if you die right now.
That's crazy.
Man, that shit made me feel sick, homeboy, when they told me.
So they
that
really
shit.
trying to psychologically
Yeah, they with you. And one of those times when they had the thick black plastic bags, and I can't breathe right, and then it popped, and that nigga stuck his finger in my mouth, in that hole, and he says, if you bite me, you're dead. Cause I'm struggling to breathe with a finger in my mouth, nigga.
I notice a lot of Mexican guys say the N-word. Is that just common slang now?
Not here. I don't think I hear you, but in Texas.
Is it a Texas thing? Has a black guy ever checked you for that?
When I went to prison, a Mexican dude checked me on that.
Telling him like out here, even if you're Mexican, like you're 8 years old, 10 years old, like telling, hey my nigga, that nigga, like we're just fucking.
In Texas, that's
just like that. It's a Texas shit.
2020 got me f***ed up, got me feeling like I'm locked up. I'm f***ing bitches that I f***ing hate, but f***ing dog my c*** up. Money more than it's ever been, still f***ing hoes like Evelyn. I hate that hoe so f***ing hard, but she suck a dick with peppermint. Hoes like Evelyn. I hate that hoe so f***ing hard, but she suck a dick with peppermint.
Because I feel like Mexico could be one of the best places on earth if the police and the cartel were cleaned up.
More than anything, the government here, because cartels wouldn't be able to do shit without the government. Most of cartels, the way they come up is hiring these laws that don't get paid enough. Boom.
Put them on their payroll. Did they clear this room out? Like, did they search it?
They were searching.
So that's why the drawers are kind of open. ¿Dónde la policía tomarte?
Aquí.
Ellos buscar para tus cosas?
Todo. No encontró nada. Este es mi tío. Ese es mi tío. Pancho Villa.
¿Es tu novia?
¿Es la chica? Cuando estoy solo.
La policía checa aquí también.
Mira, ¿cómo está la...
Yeah, they did all of this. They threw the bed. They're checking out the clothes.
So the police just rifled through everything.
Yeah, I told him the government's kind of, we're spoiled out there, people are spoiled out there, and the projects, they say that's bad. But they're having a whole house, they give them a whole house, they help them with their light, they give them food stamps, they feed y'all, they take care of your medicine, they take care of y'all.
I'm not saying that is good, because I was raised in the U.S. I know it sucks, it's the hood. But it's just the same thing here, like we tripping, but shit, go places to like Brazil, or go places to like Africa, and it's worse than it is.
There's always levels, right? It's always a matter of perspective. A lot of the problems in Central America are because of the U.S. Can you go more into detail on, because I know in Venezuela there's big issues right now. We've attempted a bunch of coups, a bunch of overthrows in different governments, right?
Well, even right now, like there's an inflation going all around the world just because of the American dollar.
Because we printed so much money that we fucked everyone else too, because they based their currency off us.
I see a lot of the shit that happens here, cartels, man, it's because of America. Who buys the drugs? There wouldn't be a drug trade if America wasn't buying.
So if America legalized drugs, what do you think would change in Mexico?
Not much, because this place is already corrupted.
That's American privilege, shall we say? That es porque estamos americanos.
Porque son gringos, porque se meten con el consulado americano, viejo.
So little did I know that I would be coming to Mexico today. I would be at gunpoint from the Mexican police, and I would talk to a gangster rapper named Hostage.
Just because, like, this what I do, gangster rap, doesn't make it right. Like, I spit the story of the life I live, but I would tell people, like, stay in school, because the reason why I have to do this shit I have to do is because I don't have no education, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't really give a damn about anything in life. Like, I feel like I'm a good dude now, but I'm paying shit for consequences of shit I did 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old right now. Shit I did when I was 20, I'm still suffering for that.
I feel like, you know, and this is why I like, you know, when Tommy do these videos, because, you know, towards the end of the video, like, yeah, it be some wild stuff that's being said, and that, you know, wild stuff is done, but the people that he really talked to, man, it gives you a perspective of, like, you know, like, they smart. You know, they have a reason for doing what they do. You know, it's all rational. It's all rational. You know, and I feel like you can always take something from these videos. You could always learn something from these. Count your blessings. Count your blessings, man, because it could always be worse in life, man, for real.
About anything in life, like I feel like I'm a good dude now, but I'm paying shit for consequences of shit I did 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old right now. Shit I did when I was 20, I'm still suffering for that.
I want to say a good time, but also an interesting time, and I'm glad we survived to tell the tale. So,
nos vemos la próxima semana.
Adios, amigos.
All right, man. Getting held at gunpoint by Mexican police, that is, it's gotta be one of the most scariest experiences that somebody could ever go through. Like I said, when it comes down to police and government, man, they could really do anything to you. But man, oh man, Tommy G, man. Link down below in the description for y'all to check this video out in its entirety with no interruptions. Y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me. Want daily reaction videos? Hit that subscribe button for me. To the next video, I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.